As already mentioned in our last slide, we need to distinguish when we calculating emissions between two starting points. It is the direct and indirect approach. How do the two approaches differ from each other? Now let's elaborate. The image representation listed on the slide below allows us a very nice view of the different main outcome variables. As you can see from the different figures, can be compasses in different colors. Now consider the well-to-wheel result circled in our image's representation with the color blue. Then we find the following sizes included. First, the support, then the transport, the production, and lastly is the distribution. After the well-to-wheel of earnings thereafter offers almost self-evident is the standard result of tank-to-wheel, which includes the combustion. As a third measure of earnings, ultimately, we then have the well-to-wheel size without further explanation to include the two outcome variables previously mentioned, so that we can already clearly see a distinction between the direct and indirect approach points. Let us look again more closely at the tank-to-wheel, or shortly called TTW. We have the direct sizes of directly related emissions, such as the exhaust of a vehicle from the tank out. As another important direct emission causation is burning counts of pure fuel. And lastly, the tank-to-wheel emissions of an electric vehicle, but which produces zero emissions. Please have special attention to the fact that we are talking about direct and not indirect emissions caused. I'll go into this topic later in our discussion. Let's switch to the well-to-wheel of earnings. We can find that it represents all emissions in addition to the TTW results, actually indirect emissions. Here we can see the emissions resulting from the manufacture and supply of energy sources. Thus we can say that the well-to-wheel earnings figure includes both emission causation, the direct and indirect. If we now convert this statement into a simple equation, then we could apply the following formula. The diesel is similar to the production plus provide plus incineration. The current is similar to the extraction of the energy source plus a combustion in power plants plus transport to the outlet of the consumer.